Hey guys. So this video is gonna be really short, because that's how long my trip was. It was so short. It was only 2 weeks. So here's me going into my city airport, and then I got to the San Francisco airport, and then from there I went to Mexico. It was so much fun. I got to see all my relatives. Honestly, the best 2 weeks ever. The airport was such a mess. It was so huge. Fortunately, I never got lost. So, yay. And then I waited in the airport once I got to Mexico for like 2 hours because my suitcases wouldn't come out. Cute. Here is my way to the hotel. I decided to record a lot of like street views or like nature. You'll see it in the video. Um, like I said, I only was there for 2 weeks, so it was a really short trip. Hopefully, next time I can go for a little longer. Most of the recordings I have are just like, oh, that's the hotel right there. So it was big, I guess. I mean, the bathroom, the bed, pretty self-explanatory. Um, it was great. This is the Zócalo of Ciudad de Mexico. It's so ginormous there. Like, there's a bunch of people. I'm pretty sure when I got there, it was like a Thursday afternoon. So there's a lot of people outside. It is absolutely beautiful. Like, I've always seen it on TV. My parents and I watch it when it's like September 15th, which is the day of independence for Mexico. So I was really glad I got to see that. And then the second day we were there in the city, we decided to take a tour. So this is us on the tour bus. We got to see a lot of like landmarks. So that was one. Like the horse thingy was one. Oh, pardon. Um, what else? There's a bunch of like statues and stuff like that. So we got to see all of that. And then this is me walking into the church right next to the Zócalo. Um, it was so beautiful. Like, there was gold. There, it was spacious. There was just so much going on. Um, yeah, it was great. This right here is another church, and it's most famous for the picture of the Guadalupe, which is like seen everywhere. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about the picture, but it was great. And then this right here is the Castillo de Bellas Artes. It's I thought it was gonna be like a museum, but it's a theater. So yeah, this is a museum. Museum Sumaya, I believe. It's in Polanco. So this museum is all where like the rich people are. So it's really big. It's so pretty inside. It's so white. It's so clean. It's astronomical if I say so. Like, it was great. And then when I went, there wasn't that many people, so it was like really enjoyable to be like by myself enjoying the artwork. And I wouldn't say I'm like much of an art person because I don't know, it's hard, I guess. Everyone interprets art in their own. But I really liked it. It was so good, and then each painting had its own description on the side. Here, that same day, right next to it was an aquarium, and I wanted to go because I love aquariums. Super fun. It was super cute. It was like for little kids, but I mean, anyone could go. It was so fun, super cute. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was a little expensive, but other than that, it was great. Again, this is another video of Bellas Artes. Um, we passed by there at night, so we didn't get to go in. This was the third day when we got to the pueblo of Chinameca. We decided to go to a market because all of my relatives were coming over. Instead of me going to like where I was supposed to go, they came over to where I was. And the lady in front of me is my grandpa's wife. So she was basically like telling me, oh, so like we come to the market here in the morning and we buy a bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry. Everything is so fast paced. This right here is Xochimilco, which is like the big canoes. They're really pretty. It was super fun. This right here is El Castillo de Chapultepec. It's ginormous. The hill to walk there is astronomical. This right here is El Museo de Antropología, which is Anthropology Museum. This waterfall is super cute in person. It's so big. There were some kids running around in the water area earlier, which was super cute. Um, so that last clip was actually the current elected president, Miss Claudia Sheinbaum for Mexico. She ended up going and giving like a little speech, and I got to go and see her. It was super cute. Um, Here we went to Chapultepec. No, I forgot what the name of the place is. Basically, it's like a huge like nature walk, I guess. It was super nice, super calm. And then the next day we decided to go to another market. It's not a market. It's like, I guess it is a market, but it's just like a bunch of like people outside. It's so busy. Like there's so many people outside. Um, and then this was the pueblo at night, so we were like in the center of the city, and right here where all the people are sitting, there was like a clown doing like some magic or whatever. And then here on the side, you see a clip of us on the road. So over at Mexico, you can actually sit on the back of a truck. It was really cool. I sat there, I got sunburnt. This was the city at night where my parents are from. It was so beautiful. We decided to go up this hill, and it's a really long hill, so it was a long walk. But I mean, it was worth it. Like you see all the lights, you hear nothing because it's so peaceful. Occasionally you hear like two or three dogs barking in the background. I was there with all my cousins, and we were just like sitting there and admiring the view. It was beautiful. Honestly, I loved it so much. And then here we kind of got stuck in a storm. So where that market was, we decided to sit down, and then all of a sudden there started being wind, and it was crazy. The last day I was there, we went to Huertas. So it's basically like a water park, but instead of like a water park, it's like natural water. We went there. It was fun. I mean, we were just jumping off rocks and stuff. And then this right here is Acapulco. So now this is another city. Um, this was my last day here. So this was Acapulco, and then I went home, got my bags, and then I took a bus to the airport. But Acapulco is really pretty. I decided to film it because my godmother is from here, and I was like, you know what? A little like show and tell of like what her city looks like now. But if you guys haven't heard, there was a current, not a current, but like there was a hurricane not that long ago here, and like still there's a lot of like destroyed properties. There's a lot of like wires hanging. There's a bunch of like debris out on the street. So, and then this was Acapulco. So Acapulco is known for their beaches. It was great. Honestly, I could not say more. The trip was amazing. I got to meet so many people. It was super fun. I wouldn't change it for the world. And now this is me going back home. Um, it was great. It was a long flight home, but it was all right. And that's literally it. That's the whole trip to Mexico. It was 2 weeks. I wish I'd recorded more. I was just living in the moment. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And that's about it. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.